Sunday, Metro Police have responded to 17 calls about people who are suicidal. One of those cases early Thursday morning ended with a man shot after he threatened himself and others. When police are called to a suicidal person, it is a moment of crisis. Dr. Shannon Wooler with the Veterans Administration says they are usually moments that could have been avoided.
It's never bad to ask, are you thinking about hurting yourself? Are you thinking about killing yourself? People don't like to say those words. They're not comfortable words to say. But most people who commit suicide have told somebody and have talked about their thoughts about death and dying. And giving someone a non-judgmental forum to talk about suicide can be all it takes to get them connected with the help they need, as opposed to continuing to walk down the hopeless path of suicide.
Wooler is the chief psychologist at the VA hospital in Indy, and she works with the population that's most vulnerable the most to mental illness and suicidal thoughts. She says you should not shy away from talking about suicide out of fear that it will trigger someone to act.
That's one of the myths of suicide, is that if you ask about it, that you'll trigger it in somebody. What we find is that if you ask somebody who's not suicidal, if they're not suicidal, they'll just tell you, no, I haven't had thoughts like that. You're not going to trigger this reaction. But that people are so afraid to talk about it that it feels shameful, or like the person needs to hide it because no one's willing to communicate about it.
Right now, we have more with Dr. Wooler on the best way you can talk to someone about suicide. You can watch our full interview with her right now on the RTV6 app.